Bosco is a person who genuinely believes, like yourself, but I think he genuinely believes that I am a good dancer.
No, but I swear I do.
Okay. Now, I know that I'm not naturally a fantastic dancer like, you know, Hrithik Roshan or something, but when you have steps and you rehearse them, I know that makes a world of difference as opposed to me just coming on a set like a Shah Rukh Khan or Salman Khan and saying, show me the steps, all right, I'll do it, you know, I'm done. I've got to rehearse. I have to put that time in, and when I do, then when I have a song like that, which is a good song and it's a dancing song, I want the choreographer to do the most difficult steps that there are, and I want them to, you know, absolutely go all out, because I know I'll put in the time, and I know that if I rehearse, I can do it. So, you know, I like to be pushed and challenged when it comes to that, and not just say, nah, let's just give her something, you know, just easy and get it over with. So I think that we work well in that way, me and Bosco, because we both kind of try and push each other to always, you know, come up with better stuff and to do better. And as I said, when you see that song in the movie, I think you can see that that is, for me, one of the first songs where we didn't have a lot of time to rehearse. I think we only had like maybe one or two nights.
Like a real dancey number where you're alone.
It's not just a dancey number. It's that there's a particular style which we've maintained throughout the song, and it is different. It's not just, you know, your regular happy-go-lucky song, you know. And once we put in a bit of work, it came out really nicely, and I was happy with that. So now I've kind of, you know, learned that you have to really strive for things which are going to take you to that next level.
The word race, are you in a race in your life as well? To get to the top or to get somewhere where you want to be?
I'm in a race to get to the top, but I think that it's very important for me, the person I am, to prove to myself that I can achieve whatever I want to achieve. It's not important what other people think or how other people perceive you, but it's important for me at the end of the day, when I go home in my house, in my room, in silence, that I know in my mind I've tried the best that I can to achieve everything I want to. And hopefully, you know, if you have luck, if you have God and other things on your side, then I think I don't see why you can't.
Do you use luck as a very big word in your dictionary as well? Do you think that it's very
I don't
important?
think it's luck, because luck is what is luck? I mean, who are you giving credit to? I think that question should be asked. I think I do believe that there is someone, God, a greater power, who does give you things. Now, why he gives some to you and some to others, or, you know, vice versa, why he gives it to others and not to you, that's a question that we cannot answer. But I do believe that there is definitely someone there, you know, God, who is helping you and has, well, not you, me, has given me a lot of what I've asked for last year, that's for sure.
There has been a lot happening with Katrina in the last year, apart from all the films. Do you sit and watch your films later on, after like 6 months later?
Oh no, because if I did that, then I would be like, I'd be banging my head against walls, and I'd be, you know, my main problem in life is nothing else. You know, a lot of people speculate in media and different places, you know, what is the person's weaknesses or their weak areas, and I'd like to say one thing, that they all have it wrong. The only problem that I have, the only weakness that I have, is my concentration, which you did rightly point out, that when you're doing an interview with me, there's another interview going on in my mind. Yeah, that's true. I have a problem with concentration. I'm here, but I'm actually somewhere else in this fairy tale land of mine.
That makes me feel fabulous.
I know. I'm sorry, but it's not with you, it's with everybody. Okay. So you don't have to feel bad. So sometimes I can see, when I see different things, and I can see that I was not concentrating. So that is a big struggle of mine. It's something I have to try.
You shouldn't be saying this right now.
But that's good when you know your weaknesses. The worst thing is when a person doesn't know what's wrong or what is their weakness. And
but we haven't seen a single weakness in the film so far. So, you know,
except here, like I'm talking to you and I'm actually thinking about,
yeah,
you know,
we see that's the whole deal
Brad
of
Pitt
it.
or something.
Now listen, now Anil Kapoor's been with you for quite a few films. Yeah, now is he like your guiding, well, a friend on the set when he does meet you? How is he with you?
Anilji strikes me as the kind of person who is a figure is there in my life who's always going to tell me the way it is. I hardly ever see him. When we're not shooting together, I don't see him at all. But whenever I meet him, he always tells me what it is. I always know where I stand from my 5-minute conversation with Anil. He tells me, you know, either this is going well, or this was good that you did, and this is good that you're doing, or then he'll say that, you know, that was just disastrous, that was just awful, it was just bad, and then you go, okay. So he's somebody who just kind of, in that 5 minutes I spend with him, it really gives me an insight into where I actually am in my life right now in terms of my career and my work. So he's a tremendously honest person, very dedicated, the most sincere person to his work and his craft, I think, that I have ever seen. And somebody who can really, really teach you about longevity in your career every time I see him on the set, we're shooting and he's walking by or he's somewhere in the corner, I always look at him and I find myself remarking to whoever's sitting next to me, saying that, just look at that guy. I mean, just look at him. He is he's much older than all of us.
That's true.
Let's not say his age, but he's much older than all of us. He looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's very true.
He really does. I mean, I'm not just saying that. When you see his face, look at his face on screen. He looks superb. He's in shape. He's thin. He's trim at his age, which, you know, we ourselves struggle with.
Now, if I had to ask you an unbiased view of your own career, if you've been looking at it in the last year or so, do you think you're firmly settled in and you've decided exactly what it is for you to go forward in life, and do you think you're totally happy with the way things have gone?
Well, I'm sensing that there's like an underlying trying to hint something in that question. Like, I know you think you've got it all, but I think...
See, I've always misunderstood, which is so not true.
Tragedy, isn't it?
No, can I just tell you something? I was watching Namaste London the other day, and I was... you were fabulous in the film.
When you were watching it the other day. Tell me, when were you watching it? Where were you watching it?
At home. I promise you.
I'm going to check that later.
I swear you were fabulous in that film, and I really, really loved it. So there you go.
Thank you.
Now, can you give me an answer to that question? How do you think that you progressed?
See, I think from after last year was every film I've done except Humko Deewana. I was Namaste London, Apne, Welcome, and Partner. And I think that if I have to look at it, so it would be the year before that and then this year, I think that everything that I've wanted to achieve and everything that I could have achieved with what I had, I think that God has helped me achieve that. I think that He's given me that. Every single film I remember. Namaste London, when it was on release, means the promos were on air, but it had not yet released. I remember certain people in the industry telling me that this film, because it's so much about a woman, people are not going to accept the delivery of the print, which means that the cinema owners are not going to accept it because the movie is not hot. That's what people were saying. Really? The movie went on to be a big hit.
Big hit, yeah.
After that, Apne, people were saying it's a stale topic, it's a family drama. Who wants to see a family drama? I don't know about that. The film went on to be so appreciated, and I love people did people liked the film. And Welcome, again, people had you know, they were not so sure, and it went on to be I think it's the biggest, highest grossing comedy of all time.
You haven't really had a dud in a long time. They've all been hits.
Yeah.
Big super hits.
Yeah. So. But the point was, it's not like they were like, oh, you knew it from the beginning. You know, like, okay, I'm safe. I've got these 4 films that are going to come. There was so much uncertainty about all the films, and I think that, I don't think I could have asked for any more from last year. I think that it's been the most amazing year. I had a film which was all about me that worked out well, that for me personally was a huge achievement. Then I had other films where you're part of the cast and you're there supporting, and still the films worked. So I think this year all I can hope for is that
lots of releases this year? Or?
This year again I have Race now, which is coming. I have another film, Subhash Guy's film called Yuvraj, that's going to be coming out. I don't know when, but he's doing a great job on that film. He's taking his time. And then I've got another great comedy film with Vipul, and called Sing is King. That's with Akshay again. And then I've got 2 other films which will be releasing maybe year-end or then early Jan next year. So.
It was lovely talking to you, and we will meet soon.
Okay, wait, I have to ask you a question before you cut off. Are you scared of me? Because I think you're really scared of me.
Can I just tell you the last time? There was a role reversal the last time, where you know, I felt I was more in the ascendancy, but today I have to grant it to you, you're more in the ascendancy today.
No, I just think you're scared of me.
No, because I think you've got this thing going on behind you.